Honestly, I'm just gonna be completely real with you. And I'm just gonna go right into it, man. For so long in this country, like, we live in the same country if you're watching this. And I understand if you're proud to be from here. You know, and I understand your interpretation of history of how this country is built, but understand this. Me as an indigenous person, we have a different version of that history on how this country is built. And I take it this far back because it needs to be taken this far back. Because these are the issues we're facing now is because of the past, the actions of the past, the constitutions that were signed, the acts, the B&A Act, the things that made this country a country. Even before that, the Gradual Civilization Act of 1857. These people in power at that time, 1857, you can imagine what kind of mindset that they had and the attitude they had towards indigenous peoples. As you look at the Indian Act and when it was created and the oppressive laws within that Indian Act, the banishment of our ceremonies, so much other oppressive, racist laws, legislation, that's a legal document. And so systematic racism, these things, these issues, the issues within the prison, the issues with our indigenous women, the issues with human trafficking, all of this, the foster care, this is systematic, which means the people in those mind states, back in that day that made that, they passed on. Their laws live on. We are the descendants of those warriors, those ancestors that were fighting for equality, that were fighting for rights, fighting to be heard. That's us, and we're still fighting today. We're still fighting today, man, because people, they still don't understand. They're still not waking up. The public in general still want to stereotype and generalize our people all into one when it's not true. We need to stand united. We need to stand together, but understand this. Human trafficking, it affects everybody, all races, all genders. But indigenous, especially indigenous women, they're going missing at a rate 6 times the national average. Especially the young girls as well. And what I was talking about, the human trafficking and them getting shipped off and nobody doing anything about it. The creation of the RCMP, the very first policing system, you should research into why that was created. And don't research on Google. Pick up, read a book, man. Read Clearing of the Plains. Read The Unjust Society, Shannon's Dream. Read these books by indigenous and non-indigenous authors that are telling you the real history of Canada and how it was created. The oppressive laws that are still here. We try call the police. We try tell them what happens to us. And what do we get? We get hung up on. What do we get? We don't get anything, no further investigation. Look at Cindy Gladue. That was my mom's friend, Cindy Gladue. That was my mom's friend. What about Tina Fontaine? What about all the other young women, our brothers, our sisters going missing? Where's justice for them? We see no justice. There is no justice still today, even after videos go viral. You think that things would change, but no, they won't. It's our people getting in there, the people that are stepping up, standing out, man. They're speaking out about these issues that need to be touched upon, and that's us, that's you at home. Bringing awareness to your friends, your family, letting them know that these issues in Canada that's going on is in our own backyard. There's humanitarian crises happening all over, and my heart goes out to them, but think about the people here too. Think about the people here too, because we need your help as well. We need people to stand together for us as well, for our family, our children, our kids, the ones before us, the ones after us. That's why we march, that's why we rally, we protest, that's why we're on social media, in the streets. We need to band together, that's why we started this movement. People need to wake up, people need to understand. The Starlight Tours, Saskatoon City Police, this goes so deep. Our people are so far marginalized, and if I'm marginalized as an indigenous man, my wife, my child, they're double minorities in this country. So that means I have to work extra hard to protect them. Extra hard to protect my family members. And I'm doing that. I'm a young, sober, indigenous man. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I keep a clear head, I pray, I smudge every single day. I pray for you and your family as well. And that in this country, I pray for us all, that we can all stand together. We can all wake up, because we need to wake up. We need to wake up today.